Hi, everybody. These last 2 weeks have been amazing. Definitely some of the best weeks of my life. It has been a complete adventure. And yeah, I mean, I'll just tell you all about it. It was Tuesday 2 weeks ago that I had an interview with this amazing company that I found online. I had an interview with the founder. Messaged him on LinkedIn, had an amazing connection during the call, and a couple of days later, I get the interview with the backend engineer, the one that's in charge of the whole logic, how all the databases work, how it makes the company run, basically. Um, and I was the key to winning in that interview was that I was prepared. I actually did some research on the company, found something valuable I could give to the interviewer. So I did actual research and using what I know of, machine learning, was able to give him something that really impressed him. And I am 100% sure that's what got me the job. So I am really, really happy that now, that the next day, so 3 days after my first interview, I got the job the same day that I moved to my new place. I got the job. It was insane. It was so unexpected that it would be so fast, but I'm still so happy. I went to celebrate to this restaurant that from where you can see all of San Francisco. It was amazing views. So yeah, but I couldn't celebrate for too long because the next day I had a workshop at one of the biggest research groups in the whole world, which is called OpenAI. That's where the state of the art in machine learning and AI comes from, and it was a really exciting experience to be around people that I've only known by name because of research papers, because they're always mentioned, because everybody talks about the things that they put out and what they add to the AI community. So it was an amazing experience to be around those people, to learn something called reinforcement learning from them. So that was fun. But I guess on I wrote some stuff down to not forget. But I guess on some other stuff, I've met some amazing friends. I made people from Israel, Brazil, some Argentinian people I really connected with. So I'm happy I made some Argentinian friends already from all people from all over the world, honestly. So that's exciting about being here, that you can meet someone from 6 different continents the same day. It was really cool. So I made good friends, and I'm happy about that. Given how much I love meeting people, um, I've seen some bands live play flamenco. Yeah, so I've seen bands play flamenco, Latino music, Latino rock. That was an insane experience watching like this band just play the songs I like grew up with in San Francisco. That was cool. Other than that, yeah. So last Monday, I started actually working, and it was kind of like a warm up, like talking with the back end engineer about like what I was gonna do and what was my role here. And I'm in charge basically of all data related, all machine learning, all the how to make the system better for users. So yeah, that's fun. So I guess I should explain what the company is. So the company, its mission is to help people in underrepresented groups get better jobs, right? So at the same time, help companies, and where the business is really at is help companies diversify their workforces, and that's where the business is sustainable, because companies are willing to put a lot of money into diversity nowadays. So that's cool. But on the other side, the more philanthropic side is actually like helping people who deserve the jobs get them, but that currently, because of the state of the job market, aren't. And I was in that position, not being from the U.S. So it was, I felt so in touch with the company, because it was like, what, I can help so many people that are in the same position as I am. And when you really like relate in machine learning, like really when you relate to the people that you're catering to, making the products for, you make them so much more better because you understand the data, you understand what you're looking for. So that is exciting to me. Like it's the position that I wanted in a mission that I really believe in. So that makes me feel so much more fulfilled. um, yeah, and Tuesday I got an amazing office at a WeWork. It's a co-working space. Met some really interesting people here, professionals, people that have been in the industry for 20 years, people that have done this the whole life, computer science, tech, have done it their whole life. So that's been an experience for sure. And last week was probably like one of the most productive weeks I've had ever. I learned so much. Like it was crazy. Like doing this forced me to figure out topics like on the spot. I need to understand like how to get the semantic meaning of this text, and I had no idea how to do that. And last week I just figured it out. Reading research papers, I just like had to figure it out. And yeah, so it was an interesting experience. There's some state of the art algorithms and papers that have been released by top research groups like OpenAI that I mentioned, that like made no sense to me a few weeks ago, but like to the technical level, to how it works, it made sense like in an application, sure, but I didn't know like technically it didn't make sense to me. And today I was reading some research papers and watching some very interesting like technical videos, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, of course this makes sense because that like it made sense. I've just been working so much that I just got really really deep into it, and I am so proud of myself because this is what I've always wanted to do, and now that I have it, I'm really taking advantage of it. So I am so happy here. I am so happy. I've got it now that I got a job. I got some time to visit the city, to know some places at least, that I didn't before because I was so focused on getting a job. So now, yeah, yesterday I visited some the Bay Bridge at night, which is an amazing light show. It's the biggest light show in the world, and it's the whole bridge from San Francisco to Berkeley lit up, and it's some like random formations of lights and patterns, and it's amazing. So yeah, that's been my last 2 weeks. It's been it's been so it's been I found myself so much more. I've learned so much about myself, which I expected, but I'm glad it's happening. I am so happy here. I am so happy. So it's just the result. This is just the result of so much work throughout the last 4 years of my life, but also the beginning of the results I'm gonna bring. So things are good. Things are good, and I expect them to get much better. Based on hard work, based on the people I'm gonna meet, and based on I don't know, self-awareness, I guess. Yeah, I'd love to give you this update to everybody on my social media and everybody. So expect another one soon. Yeah, have a good night.